Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe.
So we are continuing from Shri Radha Rasa Sudhanidhi, verse number 46. 46. Srila Narottam Das Thakur sings, whatever I think of during my spiritual practice, I will attain when I reach perfection. This is the way of Raga Bhakti.
Yeah. Sudhanidhi.
The treasure I desire as a practitioner, I will get
Sudhanidhi.
when I attain my spiritual body. It is just a question of being ripe or unripe.
Sudhanidhi. So it's never to rush. Never to discourage. A spiritual practice is the truth. And this is within ourselves. Spiritual practice, when it rises, your perfection will come. Go on. In the right way. As you desire, you will get it. What is your desire, you will get it. In religious practice, nothing achievement happens. Radha. But in a spiritual practice, no need to worry, I am ripe or not ripe. If you are not right, or I not right, we have to keep on our practice. It's also good time to develop the goal and sadhana for that. That is sadhana and sadhya. Sadhana in Hindi, what I am doing, and sadhya means when I got the perfection. That is a spiritual practice. The religious people doing religious practice, external, that is in three gunas. Externally, many people are happy to show others, but it's not important. Different type of service to increase my gunas, but religious practice. But a spiritual practice is out of three gunas. Means this way you learn to live out of these gunas. When you come again in body, again you clutch by gunas. and the perfection will come. You are living in the body, you are living there all time is a one stage. That is a spiritual practice. Perfection, right up. Again,
whatever I think of during my spiritual practice, I will attain when I reach perfection.
yeah.
This is the way of Raga Bhakti.
This is the way of loving faith. My love is so intense, I start liking it.
What is Raga Bhakti?
Rag is
Means
love.
you're following one way, not following any other way.
Rag means love. Loving way.
You are attached to some Radharani and you follow that.
That is Raga. Means I am so attached, my way become love. I don't want to deviate from it. And then the soul has to recognize for that. My physical body cannot. Because these are in the gunas.
It should be connected through
Soul. We have to think my soul is without form or with form. With form also is more closeness will come, and without form also you can.
But how can you feel the form?
Form is a gift coming, then you got the form. Form is not there of the soul, but the mercy of Radhika and Guru Kripa, we got the form. When we have a desire to develop some relation, because I know without relation, no attachment comes. If you want to attach something, you need the form for that, to develop relation. It's a closeness. And without form, I like this, but I'm attached or not attached, it depends. But some easy to go back. But when attachment comes and relation comes, then I start liking that. Because my conditioned body is so heavy to catch with all circumstances. If I have no form, but I know the soul is there, I accept one that you are mine. I do for you. You start with this, then she arrange the mercy to arrange your form also. What is this? Why to follow Radha? Must follow to love. I will have to practice to be in love, caring and service. These are the brothers and sisters. Love is first, is the faith. Faith gives you hope. Hope gives love. Love is the easiest way to move for God.
So, but what relation you can form with Radharani?
Radharani, I can serve you. Love always to serve. I'm your servant. I want to serve you. I want to be your shadow. I want to learn everything from you. Please help me meditate in her. Where you want to follow, you have to fix yourself with that. Automatic, slowly, when my greed will go, mercy will come. Greed is the only way for spiritual life. Raga. This is Raga Bhakti. Without love, no, nothing. Vaidhi Bhakti is the foundation of Raga Bhakti. Like a Vaidhi Bhakti foundation, when you make any house, you see the foundation has to be very strong to build the house. We care the foundation because we have to build the house. So foundation is strong, you can build. So Vaidhi Bhakti is a foundation. Because my old habits are wrong, to fix it is a Vaidhi Bhakti. But goal is not that. Goal is to not a foundation only to make. Make the flat to live. That foundation make you flat. So making flat is the goal. That is Raga. But Vaidhi Bhakti is also important to change my bad old habits. So it's a foundation, but anyone live in foundation? No. This become natural practice. Doing goodness. Can you open this fan? This side. There it is. This side. Small. Yeah.
So from our super turbo enjoyment tendency, we are trying to approach to be Radha Dasi. It's a big shift of consciousness.
Yes. So we are in condition. In this condition, when we want to do Radha Dasi, then we think bodily. Conditionally we see. Then we can do mistakes. Because my condition, my senses are more important and my ego is more important. And mind is serving before that. So to clean the mind we need to chant. If chanting is not there, mind is influenced with senses and ego falls ego. That so much pollutes to my mind that it cannot think good things. they are always serving to the senses and ego. So this true thing is the only thing is disturbing. But this ego is a false ego. False means not truth. Why they say false ego? But we are so much busy in false ego to keep it, to suffer with that. My false ego make my suffering. And when there is no false ego and no catching to you, then you are a free soul. So that has to balance, and this balancing is meditation by the name. So this name helping to clean your mind. Meditation is also a way, but chanting is more easier. Because vibration change the place. You see the vibration of Mahamantra change the vibe of the Mulir Mantra. So this can change, the outside can change, inside cannot change. They say, how much round to chant? I said, I don't say, how much you can do. If I want to do 100 rounds, so I say 16 rounds do, they will not, even 16 rounds they will not do. When the desire will come, you can do 200 rounds. Its wish will come. When mind will pure, influence of false ego and senses will go, it will be very easy. Why not I am chanting? Because my false ego is not leaving me and my senses not want to leave me. They make false ego crazy to me. This is a false ego. Useless, we recognize something what I am not. Because this body recognizes, these gunas recognize. So why not a spiritual practice to identify your soul with condition also? Soul is conditioned, but you see that this conditioned soul will be free when you will start chanting. You will start meditation. That moment you will be free. And bhajan kriya means all behavior. It should be pious, not to give pain to others. Sweetly harmonize the things. That is our service. We can two way, we can rough way, we can soft way, can do. When I want to follow love, we have to follow sweet way. Things problem to solve very nicely. And this intelligence will start from. But somebody has a problem and he don't know to solve that. And one has a problem also come and solution also is with you. No problem, you will solve it. So problem with solution is more easy. When your spiritual consciousness will grow, if any problem comes, solution is, you know, because you are enlightened. And one is covered with my ignorance, with my senses and my false ego. That's the ignorance. Right? Go.
Whatever I think of during my spiritual practice, I will attain when I reach perfection. This is the way of Raga Bhakti.
Loving way. Yeah.
The treasure I desire as a practitioner, I will get when I attain my spiritual body.
The spiritual body, you can start with the soul. And a spiritual body form will come when you recognize that it is separate than this material body. If you don't want to see your spiritual body, just light see. But if you want to see the form, then form can come by her grace. And if you have a form, you can identify that you are this. Then your more loving will start. Who has a form, he can meditate upon. Like you make two houses, one in Delhi, one in Vrindavan. And when you have to take decision, whatever is your liking, when you will start living in a spiritual body, then you will see the material circumstances make me happy, a spiritual circumstance. You know? Which circumstances make happy? Then you will see my spiritual circumstances make us more peaceful, more inner happiness, and more balanced. And when you will start liking, you start growing there. Wow. Radha. It's very beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. The treasure I desire as a practitioner, I will get when I attain my spiritual body.
What I desire, treasure, the real wealth, I will get the moment I will start practicing in my spiritual body. Treasure, real wealth, you will get it. And when you get it, you start living. You have a wealth, highest wealth. In your life. And that's the perfect city. Sri Radha.
It is just a question of being ripe or unripe.
Radha. If you are ripe, ready to eat, ready to leave there. Unripe, it will take time. When the fruit is not ripe, like your mangoes are in tree, is not ripe, you have to wait. When it will ripe, then you have to take it out. If not, then it will fall down. Right? That only moment you have to wait to ripe. And that is the practice time. And it's a lucky time that you have time to be always in practice. Sri Radha.
The unripe stage is the stage of practice, and the ripe stage is the stage of pure, loving devotion. That is the essential truth about devotional practice. Narottam Das Thakur.
Bangla. Right.
Sadhana bhaivo jaha sira dehe pabutaha raga pathera ei se upay.
Yeah.
Sadhane ye dhana chai sira dehe taha pai. Paka paka matra se vichar.
Paka apaki.
Paka apaka.
Say, paka means right and apaka means no right. This is the vichar. You right or not right?
Apake sadhana riti. Pakile se prema bhakti.
Yes. When is not right, it is sadhana time. And when it will mature, prema bhakti will start. Your all behavior will be loving. All problems you will solve with love and service. And when you got it, prema, then everywhere, jita dekho titi shyam bhai, where you will see only love and your suffering. Who will come to you? Where you going to meet? You will not see any place. You see only the person in that form. You recognize that. That's a prema bhakti. Know your name? This is the name. It's your life. You are a cook. You know how things ripe and how you take it. Sri Radha. Sri Radha.
Vakati Lakshana Tatvasara.
This is the Bhakti Lakshana. Apakile, Ampakile means who is not much perfect and who is perfect. He has to do this practice to perfect his life. So simple. Nobody will know, but you can do it. It's an inner practice. And you don't need to sit in one place, or you don't need to sit one place. You can be in service. Rather. Any disturbance to any place? No.
As a result of deep meditation, a devotee can hear each syllable of the divine couple's words.
Radha.
Sripada, in his Kinkari form, sees that Shashimukhi, moon-faced Radhika,
You see, now you see, Raghunath Das Goswami is not like this, that he is not. Perfection was there. He has a perfection. So what he see? Moon-faced girl of Radha. How it looks like a moon, lightning, soothing light. This is looking why he is perfect, not imperfect. Why we cannot see? Because we are not perfect. You close, perfect, can see. Imperfect cannot see. But why? Because I am not right this time. I know it started. Right? That has to start. That is the beauty of perfection. Yeah.
Shripad, in his Kinkari form, sees that Shashimukhi, moon-faced Radhika, speaks with the king of lovers.
She is saying and writing for us that you see how realized souls see that. That way your desire will be also like that. You can see why his word is happening like this. You can see yourself also. What you will see? First you will see Radhika with moon soothing cooling light and beautiful girl, your Swamini, you will see Raghunath Das Goswami is looking and he's writing this. And only not that, King of Ralisha, whose name is Krishna, is also there. What is difficult to meditate for the yogis and to the devtas is also. Right? Well,
Shashimukhi, moon-faced Radha, speaks with the king of lovers, with faltering voice of loving ecstasy. How sweet is that talk! Each syllable is sprinkled with a taste of Madana love. Oceans of nectarian Rasa emanate from each and every syllable. Krishna's body is swayed by the waves of increasing amorous desire when he hears these Rasika words. Sri Rupa Goswami says, an exchange of special statements and counter-statements is called samlapa. Shri Krishna says, O dearest one, even the greatest misers are sometimes generous when they see a suffering beggar that can be seen in the world. Normally, you are very sad when you see someone else suffering, but still you will not give me the nectar of your lips now, even if I pray to you for it. This is very amazing. Srimati replies, O most shameless boy, unfortunately, my girlfriends acted as my enemies today by bringing me in your hands. That is not your fault at all. A hunter wanders from forest to forest to catch a deer, and when he accidentally catches a golden deer, then that is a glorious moment for him. Similarly, you have now become so shameless to beg the housewives of Raja for the nectar of their lips. Hearing this, Krishna said, O Gaurangi, when a fresh rain cloud holds the lightning to its chest, it becomes most beautiful and naturally becomes very proud of itself. The lightning should also consider herself to be most fortunate that she can beautify the fresh rain cloud by offering her golden luster to it. Shouldn't the rain cloud and the lightning, now that they are no longer separate, tightly embrace each other? Srimati says, O Gokulananda, we are chaste housewives. How can we give up our adherence to our family traditions? We have come so far because we are obliged, according to our family traditions, to pick flowers for worshipping the sun. Can you, as the Prince of Gokula, now suddenly give trouble to us, helpless housewives? In this way, the sweet conversation goes on. From the churning of the celestial ocean of milk, only one pitcher of nectar came. But from each syllable of the divine couple's blissful conversation, oceans of nectar emanate.
Like a cloud and the lightning, they embrace each other. Then rain mercies come. So Krishna is telling, cloud is not embraced to lightning, lightning not embraced to cloud. And then the water is form of the mercy is coming up. So cloud is Krishna, lightning is Radhika. When they both meet, then mercy comes. So all conversation is a deep meaning there. Radhika say, I am the chaste wife. I have a responsibility of my family. Why you want to catch me and involve in love? And he said, he said to Radhika, you show this right. What is the signs of that?
Not answered.
You
No?
have a glass now. How you got it?
I have to adjust it with different in my organs.
This is there.
He did not answer to this.
Yeah.
Or at least
I-
it's not written.
behind himself. You give me responsibility of family. I born here. I have to just honest to them. Why you want to divert others? I am not doing wrong. Krishna no answer. Then sometimes Krishna has no answer to reply. I'm not ready to come. I come for picking flower. And how you find me here? I'm picking the flower for Surya Puja. Surya is my God. Means the Brajavasi not recognize Krishna like a God. That is the matter. Brajavasi never say you are God. You are my child. You are my friend. You are my lover. But they not recognize in the form of God worship. This is here. Then you can love. You can love not to the higher. You can love to the parallel or lower. Who is in relation lower. You can love that very easy. But who has to be very high, then you have to glorify him. You cannot make a relation. Difficult.
From each syllable of the divine couple's blissful conversation, an ocean of nectar emanates.
Yeah. This conversation is a nectar meaning behind that.
The maidservant stands close by and swims in the lake of nectar that is created by this samlap. Suddenly, the divine vision stops, and Shripad pitifully prays, "When will I relish your sweet conversations? You have thrown me so far away."
You see, thrown me so far away. Now the conversation stopped because the moment he loses listening to their conversation. What happened? Again I went, body stop. Divine conversation stopped. And it's very painful to lose that. Yeah.
You have thrown me so far away. Take me closer to you. O Radha, my goddess, this maidservant prays to your lotus feet,
Sri Radha,
folding her hands on her head. Varangi, fair-formed Radhas, Vairangi's body is swayed and agitated by the rising waves of Cupid's ocean, while she speaks Rasika words with the lover of Raja and reclines on his body. Hundreds of streams of nectarian rasa emanate from each syllable of the divine couple's nectarian talk. I will go to the yard of the Nikunja and stand there to listen to this honey-sweet talk while floating on the river of Prema. O Rai, O Queen of the Groves, all the worlds glorify you as the limitlessly merciful one. Sri Prabodhananda says, O moon of Rishabhanu's dynasty, please fulfill my desires. Thus ends the verse 46. I will just repeat the verse. O Shri Radha, when can I hear your talks with the gallant of Raja that makes your body sway on Cupid's high waves, and from whose each syllable an endless ocean of nectarian rasa emanates? When can I hear them from close by?
Can you read again Narottam Das Thakur, because
Radhe Radhe Govinda